Morning, everybody, welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we're back with another week of soccer bets. Last week we didn't have our best week. I just don't know how the reads were looking. We just saw some games that we liked, and I guess like some of the games just didn't go our way. Sometimes happens. I don't know how it happened. We usually do really well at soccer bets, but yeah, we're back with another week. Let's hopefully we get a positive week. Last week I think we went negative, just barely slightly. We didn't have that much of a negative week, but yeah, we're just back with another week. Hopefully we get a positive day, and we just want to make some money for you guys. So let's go get into this video. Let's hurry up and get into this video, guys. For the first game, we're gonna be in the Champions League. This game's the first. It's gonna be a two-leg parlay, and the first leg's gonna be starting at 8 a.m. It's gonna be Bodo Glimt versus RVS, and it's gonna be the Champions League qualifications. And for the first leg of the bet, we're gonna take Bodo Glimt to score at least over 1.5 goals. I do think Bodo Glimt's gonna score about 3 or 4 goals in this game. I think they're the dominant side, they're a way better side. They're one of the best Norwegian teams, and they're playing a team from Latvia, and RVS from Latvia. They're a team that always does good in their league, but they don't do really well in any other league. So they're actually lucky to be here in the Champions League, and a team like Bodo Glimt is actually going to want to be in the Champions League because they dreamed of this moment, and they always wanted. Last year they were in the Europa League. They did really well. Now they're about to be in Champions League. So yeah, for the first leg of the parlay, guys, you're gonna give me the over 1.5 in the Bodo Glimt, and in the second leg of the parlay, you're gonna do almost the same exact thing, but with the Malmo over 1.5. I do think Malmo's gonna score about 2 to 3 goals in this game. I think it's gonna be a 3-0 win, 2-0 win. So yeah, we're gonna do the same exact thing with that game. Malmo is going for the Champions League. They're playing a team that is a lot worse than them, a lot worse league than them. Malmo is historically one of the best Swedish teams in the world. So yeah, we're gonna take over 1.5 in both of those games. And if you parlay those together, Malmo is a -400 to score 2 goals, and Bodo Glimt's a -300 to score 2 goals. So if you parlay that together, the odds are gonna come out to about -164. And I think that's a great odd as well, because like I told you, I think Bodo Glimt's gonna go out there and score about 4 goals. I think Malmo's gonna go and score about 3. So all we need for them to score is 2 goals each, guys. So yeah, that's the first bet of the day. Two-leg parlay coming to you for with the same exact league in the Champions League. We're gonna do the same exact thing with the over 1.5 goals for, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it's a team from Denmark. It's the Midtjylland. We're gonna go with Midtjylland to score at least 2 goals in this game. They're playing a team from Andorra, and Midtjylland won the Denmark league last year, the Super League in Denmark. And I just think they're one of the So with them winning the league last year, I think they're one of the best teams in Denmark. I don't think a team from Andorra is gonna be able to keep up. So I do think Midtjylland is gonna score at least 2 or 3 goals in this game. I do think it's going to be a 3-1 win or a 2-1 win. So yeah, give me Midtjylland to score at least 2 goals in this game. That's going to be the first leg of the parlay, and then we're going to do the same exact thing with the next game and start at 12. We're going to take Sparta Prague to score at least 2 goals against Shamrock Rovers. Sparta Prague is historically one of the best Czech teams in the league. Shamrock Rovers is playing out of the Ireland Premier League, and the Ireland Premier League is not one of the best leagues at all in the world. They have a lot of local players playing for them, and for Sparta Prague and the Czech, they have a lot of local players playing for them as well. But with the Czech team, everybody knows that usually if you watch soccer, you know the Czech team is always usually very competitive when it comes to World Cup games or it comes to international games. So with them having a lot of players that actually are really good coming out of the Czech, and actually with a lot of the players, a lot of them are from different countries as well. There's like a split between Sparta Prague. They have the local guys playing for them. They have guys from Brazil playing for them, guys from Europe all over Europe playing for them. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be a 2-leg parlay for that as well. That's gonna be the second leg of the parlay. It's gonna be Sparta Prague to score over 1.5 goals. I do think Sparta Prague is gonna be able to score 3 goals in this game. So yeah, for the second bet of the day in the Champions League, it's gonna be Midtjylland to score 2 goals and Sparta Prague to score 2 goals in a 2-leg parlay. It's gonna be the Champions League as well, because this game's gonna be on at 11 a.m. It's gonna be Lugano out of Switzerland versus Fernerbahce out of Turkey. And Fernerbahce, if you guys keep up with our videos every single day, when the Turkish league comes back, they're gonna be one of our favorite teams to take in bets. So in this game, we're going to be taking Fernerbahce to win the game, money line. Their line is set at a -140. They're historically, like I always say this about other teams, they're one of the best teams in Turkey. They have Edin Dzeko over there and a lot of different great players that actually played in great leagues around the country. Lugano is not that great of a team. They did do really well in the Switzerland league last year, but I don't think they're going to be able to keep that pace up coming to the next year. So they're one of the teams I think that's actually lucky to be in the Champions League. With a team like Fernerbahce, they actually have a lot of great players there to where you would expect them to make it here, where they won the league last year against teams like Galatasaray, and Galatasaray had Dries Mertens, what's it called? I forgot his name. He was on Chelsea last year. Hakim Ziyech. They had a lot of teams over there with a lot of great players over there, where Fernerbahce has a lot of great players as well. Where they have I can't remember his name, but he's the striker for Mexico. He's one of the best strikers, one of the best Mexican strikers to ever play the game. And yeah, and they have like I'll say, they're one of the best teams in Turkey. They won the league last year. A team like Lugano's not going to be able to keep up with them. So for this game, we're going to take Fernerbahce to score, Fernerbahce to win the game. I do think it's going to be a 1-0 win, a 2-1 win, somewhere along those lines where they win by 1 goal. But I do think they're going to win this game. The line set at -140, so go get that bet off, guys. The day, we don't have that many bets for today. There's only 4 lines I saw that I actually like. So get into this last bet. This is going to be in the Copa. I don't know how to actually pronounce the last name. It's the Copa Subamericana, something like that. But it's in the South American, like kind of their Champions League of the South America. But we're gonna take, it's gonna be Racing Montevideo versus, I think it's Huachipato. I don't know how to exactly say the name. But for this game, we're gonna be taking both teams to score. This is a qualification game. The game last time they played ended 3-2, where Huachipato actually won the game 3-2. So I do think Racing's going to at least get 1 goal. Huachipato winning the last game 3-2, but they scored 3 goals. I do think they're going to at least get 1. I do think both of these teams actually know each other's defense pretty well with the way the first game came out, where there's 5 goals scored in the game, with three scored on one side, 2 scored on the other side, and 3 goals scored being by the wayside. I do think this team that was on the wayside is going to at least get 1, and a team that's at home is going to at least get 1. So yeah, for this game, guys, we're going to get both teams to score, and that's going to be it for our bets for today. We only have 4 of them for today. I don't see that many lines that I like, so we're only giving you a little bit. Hopefully we go a 4-0 sweep, guys. We're here to make some money. Let's get a clean sweep. We're here to make another positive day and another positive week. Last week, like I said, last week we went negative. 2 weeks before that, we were positive. So yeah, we want to make another positive week. Come back to the videos every single day. Let's make some money. Like the video, subscribe to the page, comment, and give me your best bets if you guys have anything, and I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow.